Hello, welcome to the 2019 Guide to Technical Synoptic Assessment. My name is Alison Atkinson and I'm a Principal Moderator for City and Guilds Technicals. This presentation is the last in a series of bite-sized webinars which aims to guide and support centres in delivery, evidence collection and marking of the Technical Qualifications Synoptic Assessment. The full set covers the following, and each will illustrate common pitfalls and make recommendations for best practice in centres. In Part 1, we went into the process of delivery of the synoptic assessment. Part 2 discussed the differences in learner-produced and centre-produced evidence. In Part 3, we gave guidance on marking and standardisation. And finally, in this one, Part 4, we discussed the submission of evidence to City and Guilds via the moderation portal. These 4 webinars give general rather than subject-specific guidance. The purpose of them all is to support centre staff in the delivery of any of the City and Guilds technical synoptic assessments. There are 2 deadlines to take note of for 2019. The first one is May the 17th for uploading marks for the cohort and the sample of evidence to the moderation portal. And June the 14th is the date for the optional or CentreAssessed Component outcomes and evidence uploads. Along with this, for Key Stage 5 technicals, the evidence for employer involvement is uploaded by the 14th of June as well. The moderation portal has the functionality to allow evidence to be uploaded at cohort level or individual candidate level. Cohort level evidence must be uploaded to the group learner profile, and candidate evidence is uploaded directly to the relevant candidate's profile. Only files related to the unit or assessment should be uploaded against the assessment record. For example, synoptic evidence uploaded against the synoptic unit, and any employer involvement documents uploaded against the employer involvement unit. The candidate profile should contain all these documents. First, there should be a practical observation form. Next, there should be a candidate record form or CRF. This is used to justify the marks. Along with the candidate's written evidence for each assignment, there should be a declaration of authenticity form to authenticate the work. And when the qualification requires it, there will also be CentreAssessed Component evidence. Here we can see what must be uploaded to the group learner profile. It consists of cohort level evidence, such as the standardisation declaration form. This document is used where there is more than one marker in the centre. It confirms that centres have undertaken internal standardisation. Although the personal interest form is rarely used, it must be completed and uploaded when a marker has a personal interest in a candidate, for example a parent or other relation. There is only one required per cohort per synoptic assessment. And lastly, for all Key Stage 5 technicals, an employer involvement planner must be uploaded along with all the evidence which relates to employer involvement. Clear labelling is important as it supports the moderation process. It indicates what the evidence contains and how it relates to the task. Evidence should have a file name that clearly indicates the content of the document, such as the name of the task. Centres may also find it useful to include the candidate's name in the file name. For example, Task 1, Report, Jane Smith. Try to ensure that labelling is consistent throughout the cohort, with each candidate's evidence using the SAIL file naming conventions. So before you start to upload the evidence, check all of the following. Are all the right documents there? Check that the mark placed on the CRF is the same one as you entered onto the portal. Make sure that the evidence is in the correct order. The tasks should flow logically from 1 to 4, for example. File names should be suitable and show what exactly is contained within. Many of our technical qualifications have a requirement to upload photographic evidence. This is to support the practical activity and to help to bring the performance to life. Remember, this evidence will be viewed remotely, should represent the quality of the individual's performance. It should accurately display the results of the activity. Dark or busy backgrounds and bad lighting hamper the quality of the image, so make sure you check photos as soon as they've been taken and take another if it's not clear enough. Upload the correct number of photos as stated in your assessment pack and avoid the temptation to upload everything the candidate's ever done. Quality outweighs quantity here. Each photo should have clear annotations to describe the activity being evidence. For example, Task 2, results of hair colour. Any which do not indicate what the evidence is showing should be discarded. And finally, check if anything is missing. Missing evidence can hold up the moderation process and could affect results. Where evidence consists of a number of images, centres should try and combine these into one file. Programs such as Adobe Acrobat allow PDFs to be combined into a single file. The number of documents should be kept to a minimum and, where possible, evidence for full tasks should be kept together in a single compressed or zipped file. Here are some common pitfalls. Candidate evidence should be legible, so make sure that you check it after it's been scanned, because sometimes it can end up looking like this. Here we can see that the learner's work was scanned sideways and out of sequence. Moderation is carried out on screen, and this is how the work appears to the moderator. On the other two, we can see that the writing is illegible after being scanned. If the moderator can't read it, they can't moderate it, so make sure these documents are checked before and during the upload. Centres should consider the format of evidence produced for a task in order to facilitate it being scanned and uploaded. For example, if candidates produce a large single page of work, for example a mood board, centres should consider how best to capture it in photographs or scans to ensure legibility. Where possible, candidates should be discouraged from producing handwritten pieces. However, if they do, then they must use black ink. Drawings should be done in very dark pencil or in black pen. Here we can see an excerpt from one of our guidance documents called Requirements for Uploading Evidence for Technical Qualifications. The full list of acceptable file formats can be found in this document, so please ensure that all evidence uploaded uses a file type which has been recommended. Here are some of the lines of support put in place for centres. We have the Technicals and Moderation Support Team who work in the Wakefield office. They are your first line of support and a great resource, so call them or email them. There are their details posted up there. Secondly, we have a number of recorded webinars in a variety of industries. These go into many aspects of delivery and assessment of the technicals. Follow this link here to find your industry area. And finally, we have a wide range of documents to guide you, found under Resources and Support in the Technicals area of the website. Please make sure you read the most up-to-date version, as guidance can sometimes change year on year. Here's the link to find where those documents are. Okay, I'd like to thank you. I hope this series of bite-sized webinars was helpful to you. For further support, remember to use the guidance documents on the City and Guilds website, speak to your industry technical advisor, or the Technicals and Moderation Support team. Thank you.